There you go. So yesterday, during the Scrim League thing, Yumi gave a sub back. So 2 months for Yumi. Shoutouts to Yumi. There you go. There's your alert. Thank you for everyone who followed as well. But in the meantime, we're gonna be on Numbani to start things off. And gonna be Arctaniel now on this Tracer, just getting in position alongside the Daza. Here comes a dive, but he completely missed Timora. Now the Discord Orb connecting, and Closure gets a takedown onto one. And he's gonna be Closure now, getting on the point. Karna with jump on in as well. Butterman forced to drop on down in the face of the Pumpkin Man himself. Dodge this, he gets taken down, and the defense getting 3 picks in the process. That is a huge statement there by the blue team. What is up with Dodge this and his ping? Will. Every day getting so much sup mods. If you want to join, feel free to do so. You know where to find us. 100 IND. Yeah, IND has been touch shit lately. But it is what it is. Just the routing again by PLDT. Chiaki right now up on top. You know, look at the stream itself. Stream health is okay, so it's well, it is what it is. Like sometimes it's 80, sometimes it's 100. It really depends. That's now gonna go for the punch. Redux as well as Closure working together. Good buy grenade there from Timora. Here comes the red team to try and back on now. Chiaki though just putting the pressure on and will pop the self-destruct. Will the nuke actually get a kill? No, it won't. Everyone dropping on down. Butterman in the meantime taking advantage here, close to the Transcends already, but he's just getting this kill onto Dodges so easily. Nano Boost now going the way of Redux, and this Nano Boosted Zenyatta popping off, getting kill onto one, ready with a chance, doesn't use it however to save himself. Real Bird on the other hand on the Sombra gets a pick up as well onto Yudaza. And now he gets spotted by the Baby Diva. Can Real Bird stay alive? No, Butterman and Chiaki working together to get that takedown. Nadadamay the latency. Dude, the latency is absolutely trash lately. I don't know what's happening with PLDT again, but it's the standard we know and love from PLDT, and by that I mean absolutely abhor. Arctaniel now gonna go to the right hand side. Will meet the 2 supports, tossing out the pulse bomb. And interesting to know that Redux walks into that one. That was one completely whiffed in the first place. Timora now just crouching around again. Might go for a snipe. Oh, Accelerator! Just at the speed of sound, getting the sleep dart, connecting on to Timora. In the meantime, dodges into the backline, goes for the pile driver, but gets met by the Nano Boosted Tracer, stuck in his place. Dodges struggling to get anything done in the first place. Redux now trying to back on, dueling against Arctaniel, and Redux just holding steadfast, gets that takedown. Always good to see a Zenyatta win out in a situation like that. To get after this round, TY. Just finish the round, please. Red team now trying to try to get to the point. Dodge is gonna go for the Wrecking Ball mines onto the pile driver as well. Double chance now from both players, and Butterman using it to get rid of the mines. Minesweeper duty on point. EMP now comes on out. Real Bird trying to set something up in the blue team in a bad spot, but they have gotten a pick onto one, and that's a huge pick onto the Brigitte. Self-destruct now completely whiffed there by Chiaki. So can the blue squad still hold up this big buy grenade now from Accelerator, getting both Redux and Karna? That is not a good way to go. Timora on the other hand, just at the boutique, looking for a new fall fashion here, but will be met by the Diva instead from Chiaki. In the meantime though, Dodge is taking advantage of the backline, gets rid of Butterman, goes into the same boutique, and just watches Timora get executed by her counterpart. On the other hand, Real Bird now going for the hack. Here comes Yudaza with the rollout again, coming in from spawn. And in the meantime, Karna in the middle line. Dodge is just trying to roll again into the backline. Just hasn't been able to do enough damage in this fight. Overtime now has been popped. Yudaza though keeping steady onto the point. Another 7 kills from Dodge this in the backline. Real Bird as well, popping heads. Wants to go for the hack there onto Arctaniel, but the Tracer will get the takedown. Pulsum now is available, gets a stick onto Diana, and this is gonna be an absolute clutch play here from Arctaniel. 2 kills now going the way of the Tracer. Next will Dodge this fall. The mines though just putting up a space between Dodge and the Arctaniel rather, and the opposing Tracer. But that was a good clutch play there from Arctaniel by the end. Sorry, buddy.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
There you go. In the meantime, just look at that beautiful stick and just doing enough damage onto Dodge to get the takedown. But luckily, blinks into the mines. That is not what you want to do into those glowing orbs in the first place. Golden Tracer gun. Golden Tracer. How many golds do I have already? Just like golds are just a dime a dozen by this point in time. But if that's what you guys like, just put it on the hero that you want to play in the first place. Anyway, we can keep going today as much as we can, due to the fact that the Rookie Gaming versus MMK Scrim League game has been postponed to tomorrow 10 p.m. So another double duty there for MMK. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be another tiring thing, but it is what it is. And this time, Team 1 will go for the attack here. Needs to only get one tick to get the victory here on Numbani. The red team already has no chance to win this. Thing's gonna be in for a losing battle, but can he actually make a change on that Sombra? Today I am eating pistachios. That's all. Pistachios are... I love pistachios. They're my favorite nut. They're also very, very expensive in the first place, but it's just a situation where it's actually worth it. I don't know, I love pistachios. But enough about nuts. Let's get into the game again. We will have a Pharah here from Real Birth, and we will see a Mercy from Redux. So we'll see how Rebirth and Redux will work together to get damage done. Now they're gonna go for a few shots. They're on to Chiaki, the baby diva. Oh, he doesn't get demeched yet. We'll go for the Genji. Now Chiaki at a low point. Tamora out in front. And the red team trying to scoot on back because they do have 3 DPS. And they have an interesting pairing with the Mercy Moira. How can they actually play this right? Because the Moira now onto the point. Karna actually getting damage done. In the meantime though, the red squad now losing both of their supports. Redux will fall to the hand of Chiaki. Gets Chiaki though, getting demeched himself. Good snipe there on Timora. Accelerator getting some hits now. Looking for a shot onto the baby diva. Gets the heal. Here comes closure onto the point. The Winston reload will fall. And Daks now onto the point. The Sombra right now trying to do a desperation tactic. But no, he will transcate away. And the hopes and dreams of the red team do fade away. I like the new selfie thing, it's cute. Arctaniel getting the play of the game. I feel like this was the one where he got the 2 supports, which was very well deserved. Oh, yeah, this is a little different. Sleep dart, damn. Savage sleep dart there from out of nowhere. Yeah, the blue team winning that out one.
Acknowledged.
I'm a fan of teampounded.com. Call me Pounder. Pound it! Oh yeah, this is what it is. Let's get into it quite right away. He will have Arctaniel now trying to go for some snipes again. Wants to go for Daks and the Tracer into the backline again. Dumbledore on the other hand with snipe onto Redux already. And this is going to be red team trying to get in control. Daks just putting some pressure. Arctaniel into the middle line, just struggling to get any damage done in the first place. In the meantime, here comes Daks as well as Timora. An interesting Tracer Junkrat pairing. And look what the red team is doing. They're going to run a triple DPS, triple support line. No tanks needed. No tanks available here for the red squad in the first place. And in the meantime, few more shots going their way. Accelerator trying to hide. Will go for the shot there on the Clanker Blitz. In the meantime, there Arctaniel up on top, going for a snipe one out. And there you go with another shot. Dumbledore now will fall. Arctaniel looking for another target. Things on the other hand going to the point. And can the red team actually get the capture here? Things now just standing still again. What is he doing? He's trying to do an Arctaniel. In the meantime though, Timora falling into the abyss. Post-bomb now connecting. Chiaki staying alive. Arctaniel with the snipe. And gets the headshot there onto Daks. I can't hear some of the in-game sounds. What is up with this? What is up with how everything is going? Redux now getting a snipe again. And we will see Redux trying to reposition themselves into a decent angle here by Night Market. In the meantime though, this is going to be a fast and furious offense here from the red team. They're just being very, very skirmishy in these situations, just trying to get as much damage as they can. Butterman alongside the Real Bird working together to get the takedown. Here comes a flank now from Butterman, and there we go, stun connecting onto Redux. Brotherman just swing away for defenses. Gonna be the Winston being booped around. Can Closure stay alive? No. Realbert with another takedown. And this is gonna be the red team now trying to get the flip on back. Dumbledore getting onto the point again. Gets the boost onto Clanker Blitz. And the Nano Blade is not whipped out till the end. This is very dangerous now for Clanker Blitz. He will fall. Could have gone for it a little earlier. A good trap though from Timura, keeping the Zenyatta in place with the Transcendence. They're now gonna try to go for the push again. We have the sound barrier here from Real Bird. And the red team just scattering into the wind. They are getting the kills, however, so this might be a hurricane force from the red squad. Another kill going the way of Timura, and Arcane now forced to back on out. A big problem in playing the Widowmaker onto Night Market is just a situation where the sightlines aren't really that good in the first place. Chiaki right now trying to get out in front again, going for a few shots there on the Real Bird. Meantime though, the Junkrat of Timura going for the lobs onto the health pack to just try and dissuade them from going to it in the first place. Now we see Dom taking a nap. The blue team want to take advantage. Good rotation here, but here comes Idaza now with the blade. Gets a nano boost as well. Perfect initiation with the bio grenade. And will he get the kill onto Brigitte? Finally, Butterman falls. Clanker bits into the area. Arctano with that takedown. And honestly, kudos to Redux with a good grenade there to get the shot on out. In the meantime, Dinks trying to get away. Accelerator with the takedown onto one. And for now, this is going to be the blue squad coming on out from the point to the main stage of the map. So really, the red team's lineup is one where they don't even need to form. It is going to be a very strong 1v1, 2v2 lineup, that kind of deal. But at the same time, they really need to out-mechanical their opponents due to the fact with their lineup, they can't last long enough into these extended fights. Realbert now pushing alongside Butterman. Here comes the Lucio going for the boop there onto the Ana. A Prime Rage popped here by Closure, and he's gonna get fist onto one. Closure now looking for a few more targets to get a jump on Timur. On the other hand, with the kill now onto Archdaniel, and here comes the tank line and showing their strength. Chiaki and Closure just staying onto the point. A dominant press and self-destruct now into the middle line. Doesn't get too much. Dinks gets a nano boost, going for a few shots there. And just listen to that gun for doing a lot of damage here into the support line. Accelerator forced to go for the Transcendence, and Realbert will respond in kind with the sound barrier. Realbert now trying to get away. Here comes another explosive. The pulse bomb doesn't get too much though from Archdaniel. Finally, there's a takedown, and here comes Tanker Blitz with the blade. Gets healed up by the support line. Can he get even more kills now? They need to shut down the chasers because Archdaniel has been popping off and has been popping heads so far throughout the game. Now the red team now going for the flip. 100 to 99 might be the final score. Can the blue squad get back on it? No. No, they can't. The red team, at the end of it, taking it 100 to 99 with the 3-3 lineup. That was very, very dangerous for them to run in the first place. But they did make it work. It's just a good exercise in getting those kills. But it's not something you would want to do too much in your competitive games. But yeah, blue squad close but not quite. A good effort there from Closure and Chiaki. But really, the Widowmaker pick, not a good one in the map itself, especially how the red team was formed up.
Scandinavian style? No,
They were
it has to be Lindholm style.
they were using the corners of the map very, very efficiently to hide from the opposing sniper. In the meantime, though, we are going to be going on to Gardens, and Archdaniel not getting a mercy for himself. He will have a Moira and an Ana. Redux going to be in position there to get some snipes onto the Pharah. But right now, he has other plans because he's trying to deal with that Tracer. Archdaniel going to drop one down, trying to get a few more shots. Dinks! Oh, Dinks! Forcing him to go by the pond. Can he have enough gas? Yes, he does. Chiaki on the other hand with the Zarya. They get the sleep dart and the takedown onto Butterman. In the meantime, though, the red team trying to get the capture. Yudaza with the contest again with that Genji. And he's just trying to be a little pest here. 2 kills now going the way of the blue team. And they're going to get the flip onto the point. A what the red team has failed to do here was get the point fast enough to go for a stagger play instead. That's really what their lineup is. They can't actually sustain themselves on the point too much. They do have a good support line, but they can't really top up as much as the blue team can. Because Closer and Chiaki on those tanks, just a lot of HP separating them from their certain demise. Gilbert right now just going for that Lucio play again. Arctano though with the nano boosted rocket branch does get to at the end. And Arctano now with the push again. Shimura into the sky. Beautiful air shot there from Arctano. Just tracking the Junkrat into an explosive end. Not the one he would like though. As Arctano right now up on top again. Going for a few shots there onto Clanker Blitz. In the meantime, Butterman is ready with the rally. And the red team gonna try to push by the bridgeway. Daza now would take on onto one. Good strike there for a kill onto Realbert, who was a little overextending there. And now here comes the Wrecking Ball of Closure to try and do some damage. In the meantime, we do see Timura putting up a protractor onto his screen and just lobbing grenades all the way to the end. A rally now comes on out from Butterman, and he will be met by a coalescence here from Accelerator. Butterman swinging away for the fences, could have gone for the whip shot to get the environmental, wasn't able to do so, and now a soundbarrier to save the life of the Genji and the Genji only. That is a very self soundbarrier there from Realbert, but it might be one that might turn the tides here because they knew that the Dragon Blade was available. A good Gravity Surge now from Chiaki, but it just wasn't enough to keep on keeping on to the point. 3000 right now, ready with its own blade. It might be a very close back and forth between these two teams. It all depends though how the blue team will siege it. They have switched off the Wrecking Ball to a Winston instead. The interesting Winston Zarya pairing, not something I usually like, but it is what it is. Just something to initiate in the first place. Hidaza now with the Hero Blade gets shut down immediately by Dumbledore. That's the reason why you don't go for a blade without the rest of your team in position. In the meantime, Dom and Arctano having a quick little sniper battle, and Arctano just blending in with the rocks. But the red team just gonna go for the siege all the way across the map. The blue team will respond in kind with a takedown there onto Butterman. Closure getting ready to go for a jump, but will be met by things on that Tracer, and Closure messing up his jump there. Needs to get away. The Tracer now in dire straits. The Bio-Orb almost getting that takedown. Can Dings stay alive? Forced to use his blinks very desperately in the first place. But Yudaza making an opening here for the blue team, getting 2 picks. The red team not knowing what has hit them, but apparently it's the fist of Yudaza. Butterman falling into the pond. Realbert with the wall ride in a very predictable motion will get taken down. Here comes Tomorrow though with the Riptide. Oh, immediately shut down there by Arctano. Wants to go for a kill now onto the Junkrat. The blue team getting the flip on back. Clanker Blitz getting in position though to go for the jump. The real question is, can the red squad actually get back to the point in time? Realbert with a very questionable wall ride there, and will fall to the Moira. Chiaki right now in a bad spot, gets booped into the sky, but the Zarya getting these takedowns. Yudaza playing hero mode as well with that Doomfist. That's gonna be the blue squad taking it 102-71.
Score 1-1. It is not my preference to see him as a person.
Pretty close between these two teams, and I'm just, oh, what the fuck? That's a 6 stack. That's a six stack, little. That's a very big 6 stack. Anyway, blue team right now gonna be running this Widowmaker into the game. It's gonna be very interesting how Arctano can actually make this count in the first place. Blue squad right now getting in position again. In the meantime, the red squad gonna be running a Torbjorn here from Dumbledore. Before the red team, they are gonna wait on Dom to actually get the setup on out. On the other hand, the blue squad getting onto the point already, with Closure leading the charge. Dinks getting a pick up onto one, but gets a sleep dart in response. And now the blue squad just scattering into the wind. Closure trying to go for the charge on out, but this is gonna be the red team like complete control, getting 3 picks along the way. Roberto getting picked off again, just very questionable positioning here from the Lucio once again. Dumbledore using the turret to just block the charge there from Closure. still, it's not enough for him to save his own life. The blue squad right now gonna go for the push again and wants to go for another test of strength between the two lineups. Both lineups still running a similar composition. Gonna be a 2-2-2 for the blue team, and the red team still on that 3-3. Demora right now ready with the Reptile, going for a few shots onto Chiaki, and beautiful ricochets there to get the takedown. Flanker Blitz with the final blow as well. This is gonna be the red team now in complete control, and what they have been doing is really have blurred the distinction of the front line and the back line. The red team's lineup is an everything is the line, honestly. And looking at the red squad, actually have switched it off. I didn't notice at first, but they do have a 4-2 setup, 4 DPS, 2 supports, and a complete control onto the point. Flanker Blitz right now, ready with the blade, looking to get into position. Closure on the other hand, putting up the bubble, and Simora letting the rubber ducky rip. It's just trying to go around the red squad right now into the middle line. There's the takedown onto one. Slater though does have the coalescence, and the Moira just leading the charge here. Arctania popping off, does get 3, wants to go for the spawn cap now. Spots out Butterman, but he's just in the safety of the spawn point. So for the blue squad, they will have to wait on for the red team to come on out. Timora though caught between 2, and Timora still gets 2 instead. Damn, the turnaround play there from Timora. Very, very impressive. Dinks with a takedown onto 1 as well, and the Tracer now trying to get into the backline. Chiaki gets a sleep dart. Clanker Blitz with the headshot there. And for the red squad, they have been in complete control of this fight, even though the blue team having the more balanced lineup. This is just really, they are showing that they can get the picks a lot faster than the blue team. It's still a shooter game, guys. Whoever can get the shots on out, it doesn't matter how much healing you do, it doesn't matter how much damage you block. If your opponents get the kill onto you, can't do anything. And now Sandfire has been popped. Udazi getting that boost as well as Dinks. And now the 2 skirmishers just popping around the point. Arctania though with a beautiful pulse bomb there onto Dumbledore. Now we'll work on Clanker Blitz, who does have the Dragon Blade available. He needs to get on out, get in position to whip out the blade. Just gonna go for the contest instead. The red team might be calling for a retreat here. It's only the Tracer now in line of sight. And over time, hasn't popped. The blue team getting the flip. So yeah, it is gonna be a retreat here from the red team. Dumbledore though staggering himself for a very, very unfortunate and no, you need to do it. Let's just say that. I was trying to find the word there, but I guess it didn't, so it is what it is. The red team right now ready with 3 ultimates. On the other hand, the blue squad does have the Winston and the Zarya to pop the positioning here from the red squad. What the hell was that? Now we have a Prime Rage and Closer going for some swings. Dinks on the other hand with the takedown onto 1. Pulse Bomb is available, and the Tracer going for the charge. Gets the stick, doesn't get the kill because Redux protected there by Chiaki. We have a Reaper here from Dove, but Chiaki is in position to pop the Gravity Surge into the middle line. Now 2 have fallen here for the blue team. Chiaki trying to go for the push again. A beautiful Zarya play from Chiaki here. And really just goes to show what happens if you grind your hardest. And now the boost now going the way of Arctania. Blue team wants to go for the spawn camp. He almost gets pooped out, forced to use the recall as soon as possible. Now a 1-for-1 trade between these 2 teams. Demora on the other hand with the Reptar. Where is he gonna go with this? Very, very dangerous. Gonna go for the flank, gets spotted by Closure. Now hiding from Arctania, and Timora struggling to get a proper target. He knows he can't put it onto the Zarya, and Yudaza will be the one to fall instead. Dinks on the other hand, gonna go for the push again, and overtime now has been popped. The red squad getting in position to go for the capture here. Another takedown. Rebirth gets his sound barrier cancelled. It's very unfortunate there. Flanker Blitz looking to do something else with the blade, looking to get these kills. Redux trying to scurry away, but there's the takedown right now from the Genji. The only one left onto the point will be Closure. Accelerator in Daza following suit. The Brigitte now in position, and a Dragon Strike to the right hand side. Timora having other plans though, flying into the sky, will get taken down by the hands of Yudaza, just keeping his aim steady, not like the one before against the Riptire. Now Transcendence does come out there from Butterman. A 1-for-1 trade again from the red team, but Arctania already proving his superiority in the DPS line. Does get to, wants to go for a few more picks. Pulse Bomb now connecting, and Dinks will get rid of the Baby Diva. But can the red Tracer actually outclass the blue Tracer in this one, especially in overwhelming odds? No! Yudasa putting an arrow to the legs, and that's gonna be the final kill there. Blue team taking it 2-1.
Play of the game.
That was That was very, very close. Okay. Okay. But it really just goes to show why you don't run that few tanks in the first place. Diva Accelerator on the Tracer. Redux on the Zarya. Ay, Zarya. Oh my god, Zenyatta. Zenyatta, dude. Tayang Lijiang can't carry. Tangin naman, nag 4 DPS kayo. Ayun talaga. It's all about just trying to get the kills as fast as possible. But it just happened that way. It was really good effort though. Tangina, the Tracer, the red Tracer popping hits. Back in his glory days. But anyway, here we go on Spooky Hollywood. Gonna be dodged is Shigama and Chiaki going for the combo already. Flashbang into the pile driver. Very potent, just displacing Lone. And the red team forced on back already. And this is why I was gonna go for the scramble. But I believe in the red team. They were very confident that they can put up a fight here. So we will see a pick off now from Lone onto Accelerator. Chiaki on their hand, flying on out. The red team though, gonna go for the push, and BJ Dato pushing in with a double blink. That was a lot of resources invested there by BJ Dato. Now he's back on out. Dodges though needs to get focused, and the red team might want to switch off to a Sombra instead. Olivier though on that Junkrat, just making it rain onto Jikama. Gonna fly onto the point. He needs to get some hits however, and he's close to the Riptire. In the meantime though, 3 kills now going the way of the blue team. The Zenyatta of Redux up on top, spots out this Junkrat, and Olivier in a bad spot. The Redux though struggling to get the damage done. And for now, Olivier just waiting in the backline. Chikama though with the chase down, looking for a way to get the takedown. Good Discord orb, and oh no one getting the shots. Eventually Chikama finally getting the pick off. Lone on the other hand with his Roadhog gets the Discord orb. Can the blue team actually stay steadfast in the face of that red Roadhog there? Can't carry anymore. Again, sad lah. But yeah. The blue team right now is ready with 6 ultimates. Make that 5 as Chiaki launches the bomb. Doesn't get much, but Chikama spots out Alexi just walking into his line of sight. Now we do have a whole hog here from Lone going for a few shots. Oh, the Riptire getting the kill onto the Deadeye, and is a beautiful open now made by the attacking team. Can they actually make it onto the point in time? Mahal though getting teammate VJ Tato looking for a few more picks, and Chiaki will fall to the hand of the Ninja. We do see a D-Mech however from VJ Dato, and that's a very vital pick in the scheme of things, because if Chiaki can't get the mech back in time for the next fight, this might be a struggle here for the blue team. But instead the red squad is staggering in. Shiver with the takedown onto 1. There's gonna be a self-destruct right now, and Chiaki getting into the mech just in time to stay alive and losing it once again. But now 2 kills going the way of the red team. Dodges this with the pile driver onto the point, and he's going for a few more shots there. Runs over Oily Beer. Can the blue squad actually hold on to this? Redux playing extremely aggressively, gonna get punished there by Mahal. Dodges in the meantime, using the space there to get the DMX, and now he's back onto the point. Pajarvel now connecting dodge against the Korean girl. Can Mahal stay alive? Now there's the rollout, and here comes the Dragon Blade from Shiver, turning things around, does get a kill all to 1. 2 kills now going the way of the red team. In the meantime though, Dodge and Jikama working together to just disrupt the red squad into their assault. We now have another mech here, this time from Mahal. Chikama though gaining punch onto VJ Data. Good hook from Lone. There's the takedown. Just a tank line here from the red team, staying on to the point long enough. The blue squad though will stab the contest. Bio Orb perfectly tossed out by Alexid. Baninja now on the Lucio. Goes for the contest, gets hooked up, almost gets taken down there by Lone. Dodges in the meantime, will go for the contest, and Baninja will fall in the process. Accelerator now post bomb connecting onto the feet of Lone. That's gonna be good damage to the Roadhog, but Lone can't pop the take a breather just yet. Now there's the takedown, and here's the hook. Redux in the meantime on that Moira will fall. Jikama with another punch. He's gonna go for the uppercut, and he'll fall in the end as well. So the red team at the last moment gonna have to contest against Dodge this and Baninja, the last stragglers of the blue squad. Overtime has been popped, but this looks like the red team has been able to just siege into the defense of the blue team and make a capture all to the point. Anyway, so 2 minutes and 30 seconds now for the red team. Kudos for them for making the opening that they need into this game. The ultimates are the Riptire, the Coalescence, and the Self-Destruct. In the meantime though, Dodge this. Ready with the mines, going into position. Shiver and Lone with the takedown onto 2. Dodges now into the sky. Will be met by Olivier. And the Riptar is available here for the Junkrat. So we're a 1-for-1 trade between these two players. Oilbeer now flying into the sky. We will see Chiaki just zipping along for the ride. The red team though gonna go for the push-ups and accelerated right now. Will face off and the Tracer will get the takedown once again. This is gonna be accelerated now, trying to pop off. There's gonna be the strike there from Jikama to just siege into the middle. But in the meantime, VJ Dato with the flank gets a takedown onto one, lone with the whole hog as well, allowing the red team to go for the push to the corner of this Hollywood area. Looking at the red team right now, they're just running this Roadhog and Diva, double off tank, no real shields. And the blue team in the meantime doesn't have much to work against shields in the first place. Gonna be a self-destruct now as well as Riptar, and the explosions getting three. The blue team not knowing what they hit them, and they're honestly staggering in a bad way. Jikama now switching over to the Genji. We will see the Shurikens connect, but we will see the Dragon Blade connect in the process. But Ninja now getting picked off behind the jail, not really the best way to go. Chiaki in the meantime gonna go for the fly on in, does get trapped up, gets a pulse bomb as well, self-destruct now forced out. VJ Data though has gotten the takedown onto Chiaki, so no more mech reset for the Diva in that fight. So for the blue squad, they are just getting staggered. This is a very slow siege from the red team, and the blue team not taking advantage with their support line. They pop the trance, goodbye grenade now onto the two tanks, and Lone and Mahal gonna get staggered in the process. The Diva falling at the end. Gonna be 20 seconds remaining for the red team. Can they actually make it count? Alexi hiding here, no one's spotting them out until Redux is there and no fade available. Oh, Shiver with the ninja play, and now Baninja gonna get focused down. No support line here for the blue team so far, except Baninja does get saved at the end. Very close here for the red squad. Can they actually make it? Overtime now has been popped. VG Dato getting the bio grenade. And in the meantime, we have a blade now from Jikama as well as the Nano Boost. He's swinging away for defenses. Gets rid of the Moira. Next on the list will be Mahal as well as Lone. Can the Baby Diva go for contest? Yes, he can. But it's not gonna last long enough. No one close enough to the point. Oh, Shiver out of nowhere running into it. Gets to the limousine. Good sprint from the Soldier 76, but it's just not enough again. Can Oily Beer get onto the point? No. No, he can't. What is this? What did you just share to me?
Score 0-1. Switching.
What is this? What the fuck, Claire? Hey. Damn. Is this a prank video? United we stand, united we fall. That's a real team right there. Oh my god. Yeah, everyone's just shocked about the kiss. United stand, united we fall. That's a good model between Alexi, VJ Dato, and Shiver. Team play right there. A real team has a real motto, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Daks cast 1 map 13. Wait, it's always change the loser. Always change the loser.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
This is my kind of city. Lights, camera, action!
Yeah. For the blue squad right now, we will see Jikama on this Tracer again, just bringing it back to the old days. In the meantime, we will have dodges. We want to see Daks playing. You guys got half of the map, I think. Hard pass playing little. Dodges right now, gonna go for the pile driver, does get the rollout, and we do see Shiver now just going ham with the overload. Can Shiver actually get some takedowns here? Mahal in the meantime gonna fly on up, Accelerator getting the punch. But for now, the blue team in control of this with Jikama and Accelerator leading the charge. A few good picks, and Oily Beer with a posthumous takedown there in the end before getting punched there by Accelerator. But still, the red squad losing their members. The only one left now will be Lone. The blue team just putting in so much work with very concise damage from both the Tracer and the Wrecking Ball. Here comes Accelerator now trying to get back into the fight. Chiaki's there as well. VG Dado go caught on out and immediately picked off as the Mercy. Oily Beer flying in from the distance rather. The Junkrat up into the sky. Alexi get looped around. And can the red team still stay on this? Shiver right now with a size 6 time to the corner. Alexica in the meantime just gonna hold that right click strong, but the Biograss just didn't do enough damage in the first place. Accelerator now chasing after Mahal, goes for the slam, but gets hooked up, almost gets taken down there by Lone. And for the red team right now, they are still in contention for the first point. Scratch that, dodge this with a takedown now onto Oily Beer. The blue team honestly just ditching the point to go for the western area instead. Chiaki versus Lone, this time it goes the way of Lone, but he might be in a bit of trouble here because he got the bio grenade onto himself. Now there's the takedown, Jikama with some good links. Shock now coming on out onto the point. Does it lead to a kill? Yes, it does. Redux there getting blown up to smithereens. Dodges with the pile driver as well, just bouncing the Mercy up into the sky. Red team now ready with a few ultimates in their arsenal. They are gonna start things off with Coalescence, and Dodges caught in place once again. Oily Beer in the meantime just making it rain, gonna fly up into the sky. Almost gets punched up there by Accelerator. Good direct hit onto the Doomfist, but the Doomfist, oh, he gets trapped! And can Oily Beer actually capitalize? He's gonna go to the back line to get the Riptire on out. In the meantime, Lone with a very, very interesting hook there onto the self-destruct, so that was something. Numbani Ninja with the sleep guard way too early. The iframe from the Doomfist already still in effect. We do see Shiver now as well as Accelerator going for some punches. Redux does get the poop onto Shiver, and the blue team now gonna go for the push as well. Vampire now. It's a pop. Nope, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can never do that if you're that close to Riptire. Dude, that was a trigger. Redux. Cast time, by the way. What? Ay, nako. Self-destruct coming out from the backline. Here comes the red team right now. And it's gonna be a pulse bomb there. Oh, Jikama getting a kill again. Mahal in the meantime getting booped around. And Mahal just getting teammate in the process. I was talking to Redux. Yeah, the blue squad now close to the end. It's gonna be Alexi dueling against Jikama, and the Tracer actually struggling to get those hits. The red team still having the fight in themselves. And for the red squad, it is gonna be close to the end. Goodbye grenade now coming on out from Baninja. Sound barrier with a tire in front of him. 3 kills now going the way of red team. That's gonna be a 4th, and this is gonna be a very successful hold for the red team. I thought it was further. No, it wasn't. Jikama, the lone survivor, will be picked up by Lone himself. So for the red squad, they are able to just hold in onto this still. Jikama right now ready with the pulse bomb. A lot of ultimates ready here for the blue team in the first place. In the meantime, we will see a starting point here with the self-destruct. Does get rid of the Junkrat. Chiaki even get a D-Mech onto Mal. That's a huge pick off from the Diva. And now Coalescence comes on out. Shiver in the meantime going for some punches. Gets healed up by Alexid. And Shiver now into the sky. Trying to land to the backline. Looking for a target. Wants to go for dodge. Gets in between the mines. And does get a few of the mines there cleared out. But the only one left onto the point, Alexid, will fall. Can anyone else get back? Oily Beer with the concussive mine to try and go for the rollout. Oily Beer with the takedown now onto Jikama, and VG Dado keeping his distance. Oh, the red D with a C9! With a C9 at the end. Damn, that was so close. Ayang.
Play of the game.
Oily Beer though with play of the game. Ano to? Choke diyan. This Redux. This Redux. Dude, this Redux Scrim League game eh. Okay, so 6:32 Sawa. Hey. 6:30 to Sawa. Pretty simple, like usual.
You must like me.
So yeah, welcome to Busan, guys. We will see a Widowmaker now from Jikama. So also yeah, today is just gonna be a very chill day for everyone. You guys wanna have some fun in some Overwatch with the community, just feel free to drop on by. If not, ganun talaga, it's no problem at all. But now the blue team just having all the fun in the world, running over the red team. And this might be a struggle for them because they're running a very tank-heavy composition and they don't have the Lucian to go with it. Yudaza playing a little bit stubborn, gonna stay on the Hanzo instead. And the red team having a very weird lineup with the Moira and the Ana as their support line. Like, it is good for sustenance, but you don't have any utility. You can't actually speed boost into the fight. Self-destruct right now, and Farfalcon holding steadfast with the shield. Arctaniel gonna go for some punches as well as the hammer of Farfalcon. Jikama though with a snipe, and the Widowmaker still trying to make this work even in the face of those high health tools. Now Jikama getting sniped on up. Can he stay alive? Timur out in front again, just gonna go for the contest. Here comes Dodges right now, and Jikama in a spot of trouble. Yudaza popping off, gaining 2. And the red team getting the flip on back again. And we'll have Chiaki getting D-Mech one more time, and Yudaza actually just showing his stuff with the Hanzo in the first place. It's really good. Has been very good with that Hanzo, so kudos to them. He's now gonna toss out the Sonic Arrow. Dodges in the meantime into the sky. We do have the pile driver, and the mine's just in position once again. Capital Surge now comes on out. Self-destruct is there as well, and Baninja getting picked off before the soundbar even gets cast. Unfortunate there for the Lucio, and for the red team right now, they are just gonna keep on keeping on holding onto this. Microbits is ready with the Coalescence. Can they actually make this count in the first place? They are just trying to hold by the gateways right now. Redux is ready with the Valkyrie, however, and he is gonna pop it to start things off. The Valkyrie is actually gonna be changed a little, gonna have that additional healing rate again. Self-destruct now comes on out. Will it need to kill? No, it won't. Dodges in the meantime. Gonna go for some disruption plays. You're gonna go now? Okay. Coalescence now comes on out, and the blue team gonna go for the push again. Pile driver now here from Dodge this, and he wants to go for the Ana this time. Real Bird really low. Sleep Dart in the face of adversity, and the Ana just scurrying away. Finally, there's the takedown. You're really gonna go now? Okay. Like this? Okay. The blue squad now with 4 picks, and there's the flip here from the blue team. Timura is the next target, but that's gonna be a D.Va falling in this fight. And now the 2B D.Vas gonna have a little duel. Jikama in the meantime just struggling to get these shots, and Yudaza taking advantage of all the chaos. He gets a snipe onto 1, make that 2. Yudaza popping off with a Hanzo, looking for a target now. Wants to go for that baby D.Va, struggling to get, however. And for the red team, it was just a little bit of a stagger from the blue squad in terms of reforming their lines. Unfortunate for them that that's gonna be how the cookie crumbles in this situation. Now the mines are popped by Dodge this, just putting in a little distance away to get the Hanzo isolated. But still, Yudaza having no fear, just getting a few snipes now. Dragon Strike is available. Fire Falcon blowing up 1, just touching it for a bit. It's gonna be a Dragon Blade now here from the side of Accelerator. He does get 2 kills, and he's going for another swing. Now the boost now going the way of Fire Falcon, and this is gonna be Fire Falcon into the fight once again. Look at that, just swinging away for the fences, doing a lot of damage. Fire Strike is available, but instead he's just gonna keep battering and hammering onto the opposing squad. What was that? Why did I get a sudden flame rate drop? That's very strange. But yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, Busan naman tayo, sir. And it's gonna be the blue team right now, more or less running a similar lineup, but Dodge is gonna be staying onto the Reinhardt instead. Needs to go for the duel against Fire Falcon. And for the red team, they were able to win it out against all odds. What? Go ahead. The red squad right now, gonna go for the push again. Yudaza switching over to the Genji. And still, this triple tank composition from the red team has been working out in their favor. We will see though if Yudaza can get as much damage as he can in this situation. We do see a 1-for-1 trade. Accelerator with a takedown. Even in the meantime though, there was a perfect sleep there from Real Bird. And here comes the buy grenade right now. Dodge is hampered. Accelerator in the meantime in the backline looking for a few more dashes. We will see a charge right now. Dodge is putting Arctaniel to the corner, and Fire Falcon will try to follow suit. He does in the meantime with the Swift Strike. Jikama though versus the Genji. Yan lang. Blue team getting capture to start things off here onto Mecha Base. But for the blue team, they're gonna go to the left-hand side instead. Fire Falcon though, really low, gets stopped up there by Real Bird. And for the blue squad, they're just trying to play a quick little choke point game. Dodges versus Fire Falcon, and dodge an accelerator. Gonna go for the push, whipping out the blade, whipping out the shatter, and gets nano boosted in the process. Now 6 kills, no, gonna be 5 kills, going the way of the blue team. Almost, but not quite. Getting the team kill there because he does a scurrying away, will be chased after by Jakama instead. The Pulse Bomb now is available here, and the blue team just keeping on the narrowest of narrow choke points under wraps. But most teams actually siege this part due to the fact that it is the high ground. If you come from another angle, you do go straight to the point, but you will give up the tactical advantage. Now a pretty even trade here from the blue team till that last set of kills coming the way of the tank line. He does in the meantime with the switch strike, gets a deflect kill on the accelerator, gonna go for the hero blade again and wants to go for the kill, but dodge this, just timing the charge wrong. He does getting to making an opening for the red team. That's gonna be such a good play there from Yudaza. Just Hero Blade knowing when to time it right due to the fact the blue squad was very low in the first place. But Ninja now up on top, looking for a way to snipe. Buy grenade connecting onto the blue squad. The red team though, getting the point already. Can they actually keep this in the possession? Fire Falcon though, going for the shatter, puts it onto accelerator. The Genji stays alive thanks to the power play there from Ninja as well as Redux. The Transcendence is available, and Redux going for a few more shots in the process. Can Redux actually get in position? He does it now, into the backline again. Redux now really low as well. Let me grab the surge though from Archangel, and that will lead to 2 kills going the way of the red squad. Shatter now from Dodge this, Pulse Bomb connecting as well, and Jakama gets a takedown onto the Reinhardt. In the meantime, Clanker Blitz with the Coalescence does will it down 2 in the process. Yudaza doing some damage as well with that Genji has been pretty impressive so far. Jakama now the lone survivor for the blue squad. The Reddy though still keeping on with the point and forcing the Tracer on out. Can he get the pick off? Just once to strike will be able there to get that takedown. He's gonna go for the Genji instead. Double deflex now come on out, and just a flurry of bullets between the two ninjas. Both of them now connecting onto the side of Fire Falcon. The Reinhardt trying to get away. Huge grenade there from the side of Real Birds, but no one can capitalize. Now we have the Nano Blade here. Accelerator getting rid of one. Gravity Surge was tossed out, and Chiaki was able to whittle down whoever was in it. But I guess it's gonna be the blue team now getting back to the point. The red team gonna go for the stagger. Look at this, Timora just flying around in the high sensitivity, but she's gonna fall with low HP instead. The baby diva getting swatted. And now the red team on the back foot once again. They have to retreat. They have to come together as one. Dodge this with a charge into the middle line. Will be punished instead by Fire Falcon as well as Arcano. Shatter is available. Fire Falcon just swinging away. But it is going to be a flurry of bullets as well as shurikens. A grab the surge now from Arcano. Transcendence is there as well. Yudaza with the blade. But it get countered immediately by Chiaki. Unfortunately for the red team, that was just a situation that they couldn't win it out anymore, even with the blade. That was some good stuff right there.
Score 1-1.
Okay. I'll try that. I just got a very strange email, and it's di ako connect sa kaso 1 week na gusto kong sumali. I'm sorry I haven't been reading chat. Chaos Cruiser, what you can do is try something like Budfish or What the Fast for VPN para pag dun sa ESGs mismo. What time is the ESGS 1v1 tourney on Saturday? It's in the schedule somewhere. I honestly don't know. I know basta it's opening, we will just adjust it accordingly. So please be a little early. Basta before 3 for sure. That's already like the end of registration. So if that answers your questions over Kobold. As for now, it'll be another flurry of kills going the way of the blue and the red team. All I did was talk about ESS for like 15 seconds, and everyone was dying already left and right. Shikama now chasing after Timora. We do see some switches for the red squad. They are back to a standard 2-2-2. But can Timura actually make that difference here for the red squad? Firefak and Archdaniel staying on with the Reinhardt Zarya. In the meantime, Dodges and Chiaki will try to go for the duel. Firestrike now tossed them out. Dodge is gonna go for the charge. Shatter is available. Can Dodge actually get the takedown here? In the meantime, the blue squad gonna go for the push. Timura though, getting the strike now, but Ninja will fall. The red squad in position again to get some takedowns, but it's gonna be an ampit up there from Redux to keep Chiaki topped up. Now the Lucio into the middle line. Look at this, the red team getting 2 picks in the process up on top. So this is gonna be a very big opening. Dodge this and Firefalcon butting heads. 2 more kills going the way of the red team. Yudaza getting sniped as well, and this is gonna be a good flip by the red squad. Just keeping on with the push.
Te voilà.
Exactly what they needed in that fight in the first place. We do see Udaz though losing his head thanks to Jakama, just showing his stuff with the Windmaker. Gets spotted out by Timura, but the Genji's really low, and a perfect reaction shot there from Jakama as well. Now the blue team getting onto the point. We will see a nano boosted Reinhardt from the red squad, but in the blue team will respond with the Dragon Blade instead. 4 kills now going the way of the blue team. And they're gonna get the flip him back again. Is it overlapping the ancient tourney? Is there a Hearthstone tourney? Oh fucking no, dude. Dude, I like real talk. As over couple, I have no idea. You check my post. There are some guidelines. And at ESGS we can talk naman, just in case if you do join. If you do join, we can just talk naman anyway, and we will see what we can do. Are you gonna be playing Hearthstone as well? That'd be cool, honestly. In the meantime though, the red team now getting 2 picks. We will see a grab to the surge now from the red side. Sound barrier from Redux to try and keep his teammates topped up by. In the meantime, the red team now going for the flip again. Flanker Blitz versus Accelerator. The Moira having a good tactical advantage there because he can deflect this. And now grab the surge now from the blue side. Chiaki just sucking in the Ana and the Moira in the process. Shatter now comes on out, putting Timura and Archdaniel to the floor. In the meantime, Yudaza trying to get back into position. He needs to get these snipes, and he needs to get these snipes right now. But Redux is making it a very, very difficult time for himself. Oh, there's the thing. On to Baninja. Can anyone else from the red team get back to the point? Firefalcon getting pick up as well. We do see the contest. And Dodge is winning out in Charge War. Accelerator just hiding in the side. Gets the shurikens on out. Can the Genji stay alive long enough to get the blade? Jakama as well in position to go for some snipes. Looking at the target. It is going to be Timura now all the way into the backline. And does get the point. Jakama though getting 2 picks. Perfect headshots here from the Widowmaker of blue. And the blue squad now trying to take advantage. Archdaniel getting ding. The poor hamster outside of the wrecking ball and will get a headshot in the process. Now it is going to be a blade here from the side of Accelerator. He's just swinging away. Does get a kill now on the Clanker Blitz. Going for the Reinhardt as well. Firefalcon falling in the process. And the blue team now at the end getting the flip on back. Just one last chance here for Timura. Ready with the blade. Can revert. Getting time there for the nano boost. No, he can't. Timura only getting 1. Archdaniel in the process though. Just going for the boop on to dodge this, and there's the takedown from the Genji again. That was very, very close from the red team, but they were able to make it work with a very decent play there from Timura.
I need healing. I require healing.
He's up. Like, I feel like my options are a little off. Ooh, beautiful headshot there from Jakama. I'll just check out these later. Jakama now gonna go up on top. Let's see if the blue team can still go for the retake here, because they are in a bad spot. Archdaniel popping the mines, just blowing up the Widowmaker who was caught along for the ride. The red team now getting these picks. Dodge this with a shatter. And that was very questionable because no one could actually follow up in the process. Firefalcon now gonna go for the push again. Accelerator and Baninja going for the fight into the middle line, gets a fire grenade onto themselves, and the Genji will be able to get a takedown onto 1. Now we do see the deflect. Chikama getting a counter kill though onto Yudaza, and here comes the Widowmaker now up on top of the roof. And this is what strength the Widowmaker has in this map in the process. The rooftop just such a good place for the Widowmaker to perch up on top of. The blue team now getting the flip on back. Can anyone from the red team go for the contest? Archdaniel now trying to be sneaky. Firefalcon with the shatter. Sound barrier now here from Redux to seal it here. But Archdaniel still having a little fight in him. Mines now are popped to the left hand side. We will see Baninja just hopping on top. Here's the blade now from Accelerator. He gets to nano boost going his way as well. There's a third kill right now for Accelerator. And Archdaniel the only one left to go for the contest once again. Pile Driver now connecting from Arc. And Baninja will get that takedown.
Victory.
Damn, that was a very close game between these two teams.
Play
GG's Flight is back. Thank you. Tang ina niya. Jikama, Flight is back. No, he's gone. I was gonna ask him how high level he is already, but already Flife calls. Barak ba yun? Pumutin ka na. I think the games I played when I was a kid was Flife and Crazy Card, cause no one owned like Nintendo consoles back then, and stuff. There was no online, and I needed something to play that was a card game, so it was fucking Crazy Card. But anyway, let's get into it. Gonna be Blizzard World now here. Accelerator looking for a snipe and getting the first thing already onto Archdaniel. Now there's another kill. Accelerator flying into the sky, gets a takedown onto one. This is gonna be the Widowmaker now trying to just get some more picks. He will be met, however, by Realbert. He's gonna go for the push to the right-hand side. He's gonna be in charge right now. Fire Falcon versus Lone. There's gonna be a kill onto one. Sweet Fry is there as well. And the Brigitte trying to be in his element, but he does get outclassed by the bigger hammer. Another set of kills going the way of the red squad. It's very, very even between these two teams. Dodge is now gonna go for the contest. Archdaniel trying to get on out, but Simora does get the chase down and the takedown. So eventually the red team winning out in that fight. Daddy though still in position to go for the heals as well. So for the red team, they've decided to just, instead of bomb rushing the point, they are going to use this opportunity to cascade in proper positions. It looks like the red team now is honestly defending, and the blue team is looking like they're the attackers. Archdaniel though gonna hop up on top. We have attack visor from Rebirth as well, but Dodge is there to meet him. Sadly, the sleep dart from Daddy a little too late to save the Soldier 76. It could have been great, but it just ended up mediocre instead. Now 2 picks going the way of the blue team, and looks like the defense will hold, and it is a situation. Sobrang laki gastos ko dito. Dude, ano yan? Pay to win pa ba ang fly flip? There's gonna be a self-destruct now into the backline. But as I was saying, oh, Tomorrow gets 2 with that self-destruct all the way from behind. Gonna be a rally right now here from Sweet Fry. He's just gonna be swinging away for the fences again, looking for a pickup onto this Diva, and it's gonna be shattered there from Lone as well. The voice line for the football Reinhardt is still so weird. Like, at least they changed it a little, but I feel like it's not something noticeable in amidst all the chaos. Rebirth right now gonna be hopping on top again, trying to just get these pickoffs. But honestly, the red team has been in this fight long enough. This has to be a situation they need to reset as soon as possible, because they blew their chances how many times already. They're still keeping on to this, and they're just losing their footing so easily. Alexid now and Fire Falcon getting picked off again. Daddy still did flat plaswood. I went from the old life ngayon, new server, di masyada worth mag-pay to win dahil pa missing content. Oh. Ooh. Dude, basta may iBot. Basta may iBot, it's still the real life experience. Also, when I was younger, I remember trying to solo the first dungeon, and like the first raid boss pala, and it wasn't a good time. It wasn't a good time at all. Dodge is right now giving a bad spanking there to Daddy as well. C-Fry already onto the Brigitte, just swinging away again. Will be met though by the Dragon Blade here from Rebirth. He's gonna go for a duel against Lone, but the Hammer again taking the win. Lone just in a war of who has the bigger guts. The Reinhardt, the Muslim man, getting the kill and even getting the shatter now on the Fire Falcon. Lone getting 2, will be met by a self-destruct. Can he protect his team? Yes, he can. The Reinhardt right now just showing how it's done in the process. A beautiful display, honestly, there from Lone. Oh, so the blitzing is the charge. Learn something new every day. Then now comes out from Archdaniel. Lone getting the nano boost as well. Just so much trust from his team. But honestly, Redux could have done a little better with that nano boost. Completely unnecessary because Lone wasn't in position to go for a brawl. Coalescence right now from Alexid. Can the red team get back to the point? They have 10 seconds. Can they make it? Shatter now comes on out from the side of the blue squad. Fire Falcon going for the charge. Doesn't get hit. Lone on the other hand just outclassing his counterpart and getting the kills for his team. Really, the blue Reinhardt just been an MVP in this situation. Rebirth as well as Daddy now onto the point. Sleepguard now connecting, and Redux getting teabagged as well. But now this is gonna be Hero Blade here from Rebirth. He does get a kill on, make that 2, gets met by the Hammer again. It looks like in a game of rock, paper, scissors, it's hammer, sword, and water. And just whoa! Alexine! Getting charged at the end.
Score.
Damn it.
Zero.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it all, dude.
Sides.
I just wanna watch that one from Lone again. This was such a good play from Lone. Because he just won out the Reinhardt fight and just went for the shatter as well. Even protecting Baninja there at the end, so kudos to Lone, honestly. Kudos to Lone. Oops. That's an oops. Yo. Again, if we draw, everyone's out, but there's no one, so same shit. It's just cause give us $10. Lol. Lol no. I don't even make too much money in the first place and you're gonna ask me for money. What a guy, this guy.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I will strike our enemies where they do
We
not.
found it stuff. Give me first. Waiting on that first GoPro. Dude, I would love a GoPro honestly, just to get some work done with like different kinds of streams.
3.
But yeah, this is what it is. In your phone.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Give us mouse because it's sponsored by Razer. Oo nga eh. Pansin ko nga eh. But, you know, it's like, this is a situation if we're not gonna get stuff anyway yet. Ganun talaga. But Ninja now getting a snipe there onto Arcane. Quad headshots found. But Ninja now gonna go for the wall ride. I see a little shade there of some good Lucio play from Baninja. Just getting into the fight as soon as possible. Daks RL streaming incoming Pog. Pwede na, kung ano eh. I can actually do it on Facebook. 3 kills now going the way of the blue team. Oh, Accelerator getting the snipe. And that's a quick win. That's a quick one. Baninja. MVP. Baninja just with the wall right there. Getting into the fight as soon as possible.
Play of the game.
But Lone. But Lone right now with the play of the game. This was a really good backline play from him. Logitech is greater all. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna buy a bunch of Logitech stuff at the SGS. RIP Timora. Like, that's the plan.